Well, feels good, of course. Well, I wanted to stay here, and they wanted me to stay here, so that's pretty easy. But very happy to be here with Juice, of course, but with the other teammates too. We have a great group of guys here, so very happy to be here, and we had awesome fans too, and great organization, and it's a great city to live. So it's very happy to stay here.
You've been here for over a year now. How have you kind of adapted and seen your game improve over time? What have you thought about the last year or so in Nashville?
Well, yeah, of course, it's new goalie coach. It takes a little bit of time always to adjust on couple of things, but I feel like I'm improving. Maybe not showing in the results yet, but it's gonna show at some point for sure. But I feeling good every week, and getting to know more Benny and learning from Juice and Mitch and everybody else too. So definitely my game is improving. Maybe haven't got the results yet, but they're coming.
You mentioned Juice, obviously. Like you said, it's great to play with him and be teammates with him. What do you like most about working with him and just being able to learn from him?
Well, you can just talk in Finnish. Now, just a great guy to work with. Just how he works on and off the ice, and just learn from a true pro and one of the best goalies in the league. So just try to learn from him every day, and of course both are Finnish. So it's a very big thing for us, of course.
You mentioned it as well, but just being a part of this team and the way the group has kind of come together, what has impressed you most about this team and just the way that you guys continue to play here as of late?
We have such a great leaders in this locker room, like guys who have won a lot and seen a lot. So there's great leaders in locker room, but great younger guys too. So it's a very good mix here, and just a group of great guys.
Oh, it's exciting. Obviously, it's something you I've been dreaming about as long as we've been watching it since I was a little kid, and obviously the last two opportunities been taken away from us for different reasons, and yeah, really excited. Obviously that hockey's back, and I get to be a part of it.
You've obviously represented your country at different international events, but you do it at the Olympics. Can you sum up what that means?
I mean, it's obviously an unbelievable opportunity, like you said. And every time I get a chance to represent my country, it's like something I take a lot of pride in. But this is obviously the biggest stage, that there is for international hockey. And yeah, it's like I said, I haven't experienced it yet, so it'll be exciting to do that.
Give us a little bit of a scouting report on the rest of the team. What do you think you guys have a chance?
No, I think it's great. I mean, you look at every player on that roster, and it's a star in this league, and that's obviously the case for a few of the other countries as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
How did you find out?
The head coach called me a couple of days before it was announced, I guess, and yeah.
When that kind of is looming, that Olympic team, is how much of that is not a distraction, but how much of it is in the back of your mind during the season, or do you kind of just play the game and then hope it's good enough to?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously a little bit, but at the same time, it's if I would have a chance to make the team, I got to play the game that that I can do, and so you really have to just focus on that and focus on helping this team win right here at the Preds and try to get as many points as we can. As usually a good indicator that you're playing decent hockey as well. So.
Looks like the strength of this team is again defensively and in goal, but you have a lot of guys that can score, I guess, up front. What are you kind of expecting out of it?
No, I agree. I think obviously you look at that defensive team. Yeah, the defense, and it's a lot of talent. It's I'm obviously happy I didn't have to make any of those choices, because you look at some of the guys that didn't make it, then they're borderline all-star players in this league as well. And but yeah, I agree. And then obviously, like I said, there's guys that can score too, so I think there'll be a good mix.
How much does it mean to European teams play in the Olympics and to win that Olympics? I know there's a lot of excitement, obviously, probably about the juniors playing in the final tonight. But how much does it mean? The international.
No, yeah. Every time you put that blue and yellow shirt on, it's you're there to win. And obviously, like I said, the World Juniors is one of those tournaments, and the World Stars another. But the Olympics is obviously the top of the mountain, and yeah, it's obviously got to be a lot of fun to chase that goal.
I want to just switch focus a little bit here on Steven Stamkos and the year he's having and he's put together. And some of these older guys just don't seem to go away, like him and Crosby and Ovechkin. What is it his secret, do you think, of him just kind of?
I mean, he's just an unbelievable, talented player. And he's also a very professional guy. You see the stuff they puts in every day, and does the right things to prepare himself to then do the right things out there. And I think that's probably what's the longevity is something that we all dream about and wish we could, do what he's doing at this age. But it's also not that old, He's been around. I think it surprises maybe people that he's not looking. It's obviously closing in on some older age, but he's nowhere close to 40 necessarily, and he's been in this league for so long. So, hopefully many more years to come for him here with us.
How does it reverberate with the younger guys in this room, seeing that the veteran is working so hard, he's putting in that extra time?
No, it's great. It's awesome. I think that's, like I said, him, O'Reilly, similar example of guys that they're out there working on their game. They're in the gym working on their, fitness, and that rubs off on everyone. I'm obviously closer to their age than some of the guys in this team, but it's definitely inspiring even to me. So.
Yeah, I think he's a young player that's getting better every day. I think he's taken some steps this year, especially. I thought first got him last year, I thought he played really well, and then it dropped off a little bit. And then he's come to camp and he's put a lot of work in. I think he's played really well. He's been getting better each game he's played.
A couple of Olympians announced the other day as well. First on Filip, he speaks for himself, but what have you seen from him that makes him worthy of that regard?
Well, I think if they're watching the last month or so, 6 weeks, he's kind of taken us on his back here a little bit, and put ourselves back in a playoff fight here. So if they just watch that, they'd see what he can do.
And then for Erik Haula too, I know we talked about it over the summer. You've had a relationship with him in the past. Maybe surprise isn't the right word. But is this exactly what you envisioned him, the role playing on this team?
Yeah. I think that being around Erik for as long as I have, I know how great of a competitor he is. He can fill all kinds of voids in the middle of the ice for us. You can feel comfortable matching up against the big guys. He can give you a little bit of offense. He's a really good penalty killer, and he can play on the power play. So he does a little bit of everything. Really happy for him. I think he missed the last one. So for him to get the Olympics, I think he's been decorated and played pretty much every other event. So this is big for him. So we're extremely happy.
And then obviously they're going to finish off the trip tomorrow. How do you view it? What do you need to see from your group?
Well, I think it's going to be a hard game. Obviously, we saw what happened. We watched the other game the other day. They're not going to be happy. It's our home ice. Our focus has to be on the game. Our mindset has to be right. We know the smallest margins of error against the team that we're playing could be dangerous. So we got to make sure we're ready to go. It's been a long road trip for us. We can't make excuses. I think these are games. The points have to mean a little bit more for us than them, and we have to bring our best.